Okay guys, my name's Adam Josie. Just recording this video to show the issues with my Honda Accord I-CTDi 2.2 litre. At the moment, what happened was it's got to about 112,000 miles and the oil pump chain snapped on it. So what's ended up happening is I've done a timing chain change, and I've also changed the oil pump chain as well. To enable me to do that, I've had to pull the injectors out, so all 4 injectors had to be removed. They actually came out quite easily, there wasn't any issues there, and there didn't seem to be any damage to the injectors at all. There's no signs of any blowback or anything like that, they just came out pretty simple. I've seen a lot of people had a lot of issues with that. The actual timing chain change was a little bit of a nightmare, but managed to do it. Got all the timing right, got an official Honda kit, marked it all up correctly, got it all up to top dead centre, all the timing chain, everything's all gone back on, and I'm 100% confident that it's all gone back on in the same place exactly right. Everything that was disconnected from the top of the engine, that has actually been reconnected. Okay, so all the plugs and everything are all there. Now, I did have an issue with the alarm system. So basically what happened was, because the car was off the road for a couple of weeks, I had the battery disconnected. When I reconnected the battery, the alarm kept going off. In the end, I just connected it to my Honda CRX. Okay, connected that up to this, left it connected for about 20 minutes, and I think it charged the internal battery and the alarm stopped going off. It would unlock and unlock on the key fob, but it just kept going off the alarm system. But that problem seems to have solved itself now that I've charged the battery. The battery itself is quite a biggish new battery. It's come out of the BMW 5 Series, so it's a decent sized battery. I've also got it connected on jug leads from a Mondeo, and I've also got my CRX connected to it. So it's got 2 alternators charging the system. Okay, now this is the issue. So as you can see, there's no actual fault light showing at all. When I first turned the ignition on, it did have 10 faults, which I'll detail in the post what those fault codes are. But I used my little computer here, okay, this actually raised all the codes. Now I'm going to turn the engine over and you'll see why it's going on. So here it's turning over quite freely, okay, with the 2 cars connected to it, but there's absolutely no sign of it wanting to start. Now I've tried disconnecting the fuel connections on the tops of the injectors, okay, to see if there's flow of fuel. All 4 have got flow of fuel. I've tried using the hand primer, I've primed the system. I've spent a good 40 minutes with it turning over, with the dad here pumping away on that primer. There's definitely fuel getting to the injectors, there's no issue there. You can see there's a little bit of spill of fuel that's gone down into there from when I opened up each one, just to make sure there was fuel flowing. So I've definitely got fuel going to the injectors, but something is stopping the car from starting. Now, I did put the injectors all in the right order, as you can see very faintly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually numbered the injectors before I removed them, and I've put I haven't mixed any of the parts up with the injectors. I've put them all back together. Everything's all been numbered and put back in the exact same place. So the whole car's all connected up. There's nothing disconnected or anything. There's absolutely no faults. If I go on to the live feed on the computer, okay, so it's coolant temperature, turn it over, showing the calculated load. Go on to RPM, so when it's turning over, you can see it's turning over at 200, 223, something around there, RPM. I mean, it's a healthy sound in terms of the turnover. There doesn't seem to be any clonking or cracking or banging, anything like that. And then go on to the mass airflow sensor. You can see it's going 3, 3.5, 4. So to me, those are all sort of healthy figures at turnover. So yeah, I mean the mileage here 113. I mean that's when the oil pump chain cracked. I'm at a complete loss to the reason why this car will not start. As I said, I've put it all back together. Oil levels are right. Obviously, I've turned it over, made sure there's oil gone round. I've poured oil into the top, I say into the top of the engine, into the head while the cover was off to make sure all the cams were lubricated, etc. Because obviously to do the timing chain and oil pump chain, you've got to completely remove the sump off the bottom of the engine. But yeah, so this is the video. I'm going to post up as well some details in the post of what I've done. If anyone's got any ideas of what the issue is it the fact that the car's forgotten the injectors maybe on the programming? I don't know, but I would have thought that would have come up as a fault on the car. Okay, any help would be appreciated. Thank you.